You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a baby. You wouldn't shoot a policeman and then steal his helmet. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow and then steal it again. Downloading films is stealing. If you do it, you will face the consequences.
Man, these anti-piracy ads are getting really mean.
The history of this problem arose when it had become commonplace to record TV shows or movies on TV to VHS or Betamax tape at home. The product mainly used to do this was a VCR to record information. This practice was considered fair use of the recording device, and the movie industry had no grounds to sue any customers of the product. Television and radio programs are typically paid by the broadcasting companies and broadcast free to air to the local populace. If a movie was shown on TV on a Sunday night, paid to be broadcast by the broadcasting companies, people would record it and watch it later without fear of infringement. On the internet in the late 1980s to early 1990s, movie piracy was a non-issue. The only digital file formats available for recording media weren't compressed and very space inefficient. The internet was a new and easy way to transfer information, however the amount of information that could be transferred was very limited. The space and time inefficiencies saw that the internet wouldn't be a viable way to transfer movies. Entry to a friendly weekend swap meet at any local town hall will reveal a black market where innumerable copied items of digital intellectual property, most notably tables of DVDs displaying recent Hollywood movie titles, are sold for a fraction of the price they would be in any retail store. Movie piracy is a crime. However, the internet has allowed a normalizing culture to develop around this crime, where it is regularly overlooked in both social and legal spheres. The combination of these social norms make it the greatest dilemma of our time.
Movie industry representatives often complain of privacy as a loss of income. Resolving their arguments with classical notion of ethics would suggest they have a valid case. Using Kant's categorical imperative, we are positioned to consider movie piracy as unethical. Indeed, if I were to download one movie, I would be depriving a movie studio the $15 admission fee. However, if we were applying for this attitude universally and thus everyone chooses to download that one movie, there would be no income generated whatsoever. The liberation of a utilitarian outlook so suggests that privacy is unethical. If piracy reduces total income, the movie industry would be forced to rein its expenses, if not completely shut down. Certainly not a case in which the greatest good for the greatest number is achieved.
An ethical dilemma demands that we balance competing beliefs and values. A recent report by professional services and accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers has predicted that the US film industry is set for years of healthy growth, with worldwide profit expecting to leap to $113 billion, indicating that even more rapid rate of development over the next 4 years. Using this evidence, we are led to the conclusion that piracy is not having as serious an adverse effect on the movie industry as they claim. Rationalizing this evidence with utilitarianism, we see that any economic damage to the film industry caused by piracy is negligible. Furthermore, according to Kantian morals, the movie industry itself operates on a capitalist ideology. They act under the facade of utilitarianism, purporting that their products are simply to bring entertainment and culture to the masses. In reality, they operate under the maxim that customers are simply a means to generating exorbitant profits themselves. With this in mind, we propose 2 solutions.
Our first solution is to stop trying criminalizing social and cultural behavior and endorse a standard cost-effective platform that prices digital intellectual property fairly. The best way to prevent movie piracy is giving people the right to choose where, when, and how to watch the movie. How to make it happen by providing an industry-standard platform, similarly to other successful digital media platforms like Netflix, would make it possible for people all over the world to watch movies via the internet on their computers by paying a small price based on their country commodity. Globalizing films at a release date will remove the localization problem that pirates seek to circumvent. It will allow people to decide if they want to watch it at home or in the cinema. This provides an ethical solution as the consumer maintains their rights to watch the movie as they want to, and the movie industry benefits from increased profits.
The second solution is digital watermarking, which allows a digital signature to be put in a movie to prove its authenticity. The owner can also provide the identity in the signature. There are two different ways of showing a watermark on a protected movie. The first visible method is to show a small image at the bottom right of the movie, showing that the movie belongs to a particular studio. The second invisible method is to have extra information in the video, which contains data using stenography. Copyrighted movies that use watermarking prevent people from copying DVD movies because the information becomes corrupted when sending the information from the original to another. Source tracing is to embed a different watermark each time the DVD is copied. If a copied DVD is found by authorities, it can show each point in the distribution of the DVD. It is ethical position to ensure that creators of the content have their legal rights that are born from copyright protected. Therefore, movie studios are entitled to earnings of their content, and DRM ensures those rights are protected.